Hello dear students. Welcome again to a new animated lesson. Today's lesson is Conditional Type 2. Lesson prepared by Mrs. Sukaina Metar and animated by Mr. Abdurrahim Late. Before we move to the lesson, let's watch a short animation to see how Conditional Type 2 occurs in real-life situations.
Hi Sukaina, it's good to see you.
Hi Abdurrahim, it's good to see you too. Tell me Abdurrahim, what would you do if you won $1 million?
Well, let me think about it. So, if I won $1 million, I would travel around the world. I would visit a lot of famous places. No doubts, I would stay in very expensive 5-star hotels. What else? I would buy expensive gifts for all my friends. What about you Sukaina? What would you do if you were a president?
Well, let me think a little bit. If I were a president, I would make some important social changes. For example, if I were a president, I would fight poverty. Adding to that, I would build more hospitals and health centers. What else? Yes, I would build more schools and universities.
That's great Sukaina, let us stop dreaming and be real. I don't have any $1 million and you're not a president either.
Yes, that's true.
So based on the animation, we deduce that Conditional Type 2 refers to an impossible or imaginary condition in the present time and its probable results. To illustrate, let us consider the following example: if I were a president, I would make some important social changes. The idea here is just imaginary because in reality, I am not a president, so I can't make any social changes. Now, let's reconsider some examples from the animation in order to explore Conditional Type 2 form.
If I won $1 million, I would travel around the world. If I won $1 million, I would travel around the world.
If I were a president, I would fight poverty. If I were a president, I would fight poverty.
To form Conditional Type 2, we use if plus simple past plus would or wouldn't plus infinitive base form. By the way, we can change the order of the sentences. I would travel around the world if I won $1 million. I would fight poverty if I were a president. In this case, the form will be would or wouldn't plus infinitive plus if plus simple past. The lesson stops here. Goodbye.